Using deception theory to find out if there are verbal or nonverbal cues represented when lying. Brief overview and research question. My research question is about deception theory and if people give off verbal or nonverbal cues when lying. The study of deception theory interests me very much because I think it would be beneficial for people to know when they are being lied to. Learning deception theory could help prevent people from not only lying about small things, like shoplifting, for example, but perhaps could prevent people from getting away with bigger things, such as lying in a courtroom for a high-profile case. I wanted to research college students because I thought they were of mature enough age to have gathered enough information about the subject of deception and also have enough experience with deception and know how it affects them and others. I distributed my survey through social media because I thought it was an easy and inexpensive way to gather data. It was distributed via Facebook and Qualtrics with a survey link. Review of literature. The literature found on deception theory was based on many different types of deception and applied in many different situations. Some of the articles didn't help because they were based on different aspects of deception theory. For example, one article just talked about being applied in the classroom. Of all the information and studies done, they all proved that there are either verbal or nonverbal cues expressed when lying. Most of the cues included were eye contact, the cracking of the voice when lying, and fidgeting of the hands when lying. These cues made it prominent within my study. Method. The method used was an online survey. This is the best way to do research because most college students spend lots of time on social media. The media outlet I used was Facebook because Facebook has been a very popular social media outlet since the early 2000s. Results and conclusion. The results of the survey aligned with the research, and 65% of the surveyors said they could tell when someone was lying to them. A follow-up question in the survey was asked for surveyors to describe what cues they picked up on, and most surveyors answered that eye contact and stuttering were huge cues articulating that they were being lied to. Limitations. Some limitations from the study include how the survey was given out. Since I used my Facebook page to distribute the survey, and since most of my friends are girls, mostly girls completed the survey. I also think it would be beneficial to email the survey campus-wide or distribute them via hard copy around campus or in classrooms. Another limitation was the results of the survey. The results did differ between everyone, but because most of the time people can tell when someone is lying to them if they are close with the other person. So if they are their parent or a close friend, it will be easier to tell when they are lying because you are around them most often. But you will not always be lied to by a close friend. So I think another aspect that should be studied is being lied to in everyday situations. The theory could be further investigated to prove correct or incorrect, but for now it is just a limitation to my study.